coaching conversation, in order to provide the two the space to be able to have this conversation together, I would like to ask all of us to put ourselves on mute and switch off the camera so that we can just sit in a comfortable seat and observe this conversation and enjoy it, and allow for the two to enjoy this conversation as well. Thank you so much.
Great. So Zina, are you here with me? Great. Zina, I'm not able to hear you. Are you able to turn on the volume a little bit louder?
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. Can you speak a little bit more?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Tell me a little bit more about yourself, Zina. This is the first time I'm meeting you.
My name is Zina Al Hassan. I graduated from high school about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And basically, I live in Dubai, UAE, and I'm originally Jordanian.
Oh, okay. That's great. That's great. So, are you ready to have a conversation with me?
Yes, I'm excited.
Great. So well done. So what's on your mind right now? Well, I mean, what is it that you like to talk with me in today's session?
Basically, it's something unusual in the Middle East to not attend university, and I chose not to take that path. So I would follow my many passions and interests. But my only issue is that I have way too many passions and interests. I don't know where to focus on and what I want to continue with in life.
Okay. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, that's great. And what is so problematic with that? I mean,
Because my interests are kind of really far away from each other. So
okay.
for me, I really want to start my own business. But the thing
Okay.
is, I don't know what exactly I want to pick. For example, I'm
Okay.
a certified yoga teacher now, but I also love calligraphy and art so much. So I can't pick. And I also really like alternative medicine. So you can see it's
Okay.
between art and wellness. And I find it really hard to, prioritize something or pinpoint on one of my interests to continue with.
Oh, okay. So, but the end goal is to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. At least you got 1 point fixed.
Yeah.
How clear are you in terms of you being an entrepreneur?
I mean, my dad is a really successful entrepreneur. So ever since I was a kid,
Okay.
always planted that idea in my mind that
Okay. Okay.
it's a great thing for you to be your own boss.
Okay, that is good. That sounds very firm. As you speak about that, it's like I want to be doing my own business. Okay, so tell me more about you doing your own business at this point of time.
So for me, I really like to help people. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I chose to be a
Okay.
doctor. At the same time, I really enjoy doing like arts, painting, calligraphy, just doing things with my hands, crafts, DIYs, and all of these things. So every time I think about starting, for example, teaching calligraphy, I would start with an idea and develop it, and then later on I would come up with another idea of maybe developing my own fashion brand or a jewelry brand, and then I would think maybe I should start my own yoga center. Maybe I should teach yoga and focus on yoga and alternative medicine. So I really can't decide whether I should pick one thing, maybe combine them all together, or should I prioritize. So I
Okay.
find it hard. I don't know. I get really overwhelmed with everything around me.
I also get overwhelmed when I hear you say. Can I just put a few things on the table and just see how it goes?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure, the end point is to do something on your own. That is not going to change, right?
Yeah.
Good about that. And then you mentioned about something that I'm not sure, how is that related to everything that you said? One is that you like to help people.
So I just like to see people transform in a good way.
Okay, that's good. I'm
So
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
okay.
Good. So that is one big piece, helping people. Good. Now, there's a few other pieces that I'm not sure how you see them. The DIY.
So I just like the beginning of it's just one of my hobbies. I wouldn't say it's like a
Okay,
passion.
hold on there first, hold on there first, hold on there first. Okay, you say it's a hobby.
Yeah,
And helping people, what do you call that? Is that a hobby?
I think it's just something that really fulfills my soul, you know?
Okay,
Just
so what if you're going to think about a word to say, to name it, what will you call that?
um, I mean, helping people how
Is that your passion? Is that your mission? Is that your purpose? Is that your values? How do you see that?
I think it can be one of my values.
Okay, your values, that's good. And how about starting a business or having your own business? What do you call that?
That's definitely,
Ambition? Or
it's also a passion.
how is that a passion?
It's because for example, I tried working with people. I find myself really suffocated when someone is telling me I have to do something or it bothers me. So I think it also fulfills me because I can do whatever I want, and I really
Okay, okay.
mind. So I feel like I need to do everything in my mind.
Okay, that's for sure. That is who you are. That's the defining DNA of who Zina is, that she needs to do things,
Yeah,
she needs to be free to do things.
the way I want.
Okay, that's your DNA. Okay, and then helping people is your value, and then you have a couple of hobbies. Good, it sounds very clear to me.
But I don't know, like
So why is it that you don't know?
um, I don't know if, for example, I should start um, my business in just wellness, like yoga, and
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
that I
okay,
want to continue with the art side, painting, teaching people calligraphy.
okay, 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 understand. Understand. May I just reflect that back and see whether that helps you to gain some clarity? Yeah, it feels like you're just trying to figure out in terms of what direction your business need to now at least yeah, the direction.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so we're talking about at least for the first business that you're going to embark on, what might be the direction?
Yeah.
Or is that the second business that you're starting?
No, I wanted to start a calligraphy business, and then I stopped and started
No,
my yoga.
so you have started something before?
Yeah, I tried to start. I always start a couple of things and then stop because I think
Okay, okay, okay. So what was the last business that you started up?
it's mostly calligraphy, I would say.
Okay, and how does it go for you?
Sorry?
How does that business goes for you?
I didn't start it. It was just an idea that I started to,
Okay.
and then I stopped, like before I even showed it to the public.
Oh, okay. So you had some idea and then it sort of like did not come to full term. Okay, that's good. So we're still back to square one in terms of figuring out what might be a good direction for your next business. Great. So how many business have you started so far, or at least business idea that you had so far?
I can go on forever.
Oh, there's a lot of ideas. Can I just say that they are just at the idea stage and they have not crossed the line from an idea to the actual implementation?
It's just always ideas, and I don't know which one to pick. One of those ideas that are really worth to go
Mm,
for, and really
mm.
will make me, continue with my
Okay.
path.
Okay, so you have a couple of experience with some ideas.
Yeah,
Okay, so not actually starting yet as a business.
yeah. So I
Okay.
want an idea, so I would continue. I build this idea basically and develop it.
Okay, good, good. So how desperate are you in terms of wanting to start a business?
like right now.
Okay, so there's a strong drive to start a business. Okay, that's great. In terms of actually doing it, how how prepared are you to actually start doing some business?
I think I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
Mm,
okay. So
the
good, good.
idea picking what exactly I want.
Okay, so it's now really pinpointing the specific direction. Okay, good, good. So in terms of really getting some head start towards being able to find the idea, to embark on, what do you think is a good way for us to discuss a little bit more here?
So
Think first, yeah. So right now you want to start a business and you would like to have some direction, in terms of what sort of business is that. Okay, so about it carefully here and then see, you know, if we're going to just spend the next 10-15 minutes together, not to figure out a direction, but to figure out what is it that you need to know a little bit more about this direction. Where do you think we can start, or where do you think you can start, brainstorm or reflect or sort it through or figure it out?
I would say maybe find like a connection between them.
Okay, that's a good one. Finding some connections. Okay. Can you just tell me what you have in your mind when you think about that connection?
So for example, maybe I can connect my love for,
Mm,
health, wellness, with the idea of
okay,
maybe someone can feel satisfied and healthy, maybe through art or
okay, okay, okay,
just
okay.
thinking out.
That's a good one. That's a good one between wellness and art. So tell me a little bit more about what do you see as a possible connections or bridge between the two at this point of time.
Um, I mean, in this time of like this period of time, everyone is stressed and
Okay, okay.
people have time for themselves. So I think maybe
Mm-hmm.
going to a yoga studio maybe might not be the best thing for them now.
Okay, okay,
Maybe through calligraphy, they can do some meditation while,
okay,
or
okay.
maybe while painting or something. And
Mm-hmm,
also
mm-hmm.
through fashion or through something like that, they can really just feel good about themselves, be
Oh,
complete
okay,
in some way.
okay, okay. So you have presented a art form and another one is a fashion form. The art form more in terms of expressing
Yeah, and feeling good.
fashion,
And feeling
feeling
good. Yeah,
good.
I can
Certainly, window shopping feel good, huh? Especially you got money to spend. It's a good way of releasing stress. Okay, so we have fashion and we have art form, and so that's what people do. Then how about the sort of wellness that you had in your mind?
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Wellness. Can you tell me more about what you think about wellness?
Yes, for me, wellness is mostly about how you feel with yourself,
Okay, okay,
person in you, and the conversations you have with yourself.
okay,
So why I
okay,
think yoga would be because it's such a great time for you to connect with yourself and your body, your mind.
okay, okay. So this is one aspect here. Mm, inner connections, inner connections with oneself. Okay, okay, that's good. Anything else that pop up for you when you think about wellness?
just the overall health of the body also.
Okay, health of the body. Okay, good. So inner connections and physical health. Okay. Anything else that you can think about?
And someone's mental state.
Okay, the mental state too. Good. Okay, good. So in terms of this direction of wellness, mm, from a business point of view, do you see any specific opportunity here that you can kind of like tap upon or you want to leverage upon?
Mm. I mean, now there's like a lot of competition. Like everyone now is a wellness expert. So,
Okay.
so I need to find maybe some sort of a business that is new, not just teach
Mhm.
yoga, eat plant-based. Maybe something
Okay.
a bit more creative.
Okay. Okay. New and creative, inner connection, physical wellness. Okay. Do you have anything at this point of time at the business idea that is at the back of your mind that fits into this category of new, creative, inner connections, and physical?
Um, Maybe just I never really thought of that. That's I would say maybe like creating a program that in
Okay.
wellness and the art and how you can connect them together. I need to go
Okay.
to that and think about it more.
Okay. Yes. And particularly to be something that's new, creative, something that's connecting to oneself and physically and the physical aspect of it.
Yeah.
So this is one area of market research that you can be more proactive to look around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Actually,
Sorry.
that's very helpful.
No, what has been helpful? Share with me what has been helpful.
Just the idea that it's clear now for me that everything is kind of a bit more clearer now, you know? So it's basically
Okay, good, good.
that I now understand that I want to help people and I want to find a connection between the creative side and the health
Mm,
wellness. Also, something creative and new that isn't really out there.
yeah, yeah. Great, great. So in terms of making this really as a business idea, okay, and drawing from your past experience when you only had an idea, how is this time going to be different from the last time? Think first, Zina. Think first. Think first. Okay.
I think maybe this time I can actually, since I'm combining all my passions in one business, now I
Uh-huh.
won't be distracted with more ideas and I
Okay.
can just put it out there and actually focus on it and just go for it.
Good. I'm going to hold you accountable. No more other ideas. What's the next idea that you have right now?
Um, like at some point, I thought about I just love expressing myself through what I wear and the jewelry I put on. So at some point, I thought about coming up with this sustainable brand, like clothing and jewelry brand.
Okay.
That's something
Good.
totally different. So,
So
yeah.
that's another idea that you have. Okay. So is this idea related to this idea that you have just now when you talk about the connection with the passion?
Totally different. Maybe later on I can go after this business once I've established
No.
the first.
No.
No.
You can't have two boyfriends at the same time. It's going to be challenging to meet two of them in the same date. So what's going to happen now, Zina?
I'm sorry.
So what's going to happen now?
Maybe find a connection now. I need to find.
You sure you will do that?
Yeah.
Will you hold yourself true to this first?
I'm sorry.
Will you hold yourself true to this promise that you will give your due diligence to do all that you need to do to investigate it and not give up and then look for the other fashion?
Yes, I'll make sure to send any link or any proof to.
Good. Okay, at least we have some forward action that is for you to have a good look at this connection first. So how do you want to go about doing that?
Maybe first of all, I'm gonna write down all my passions, everything I've ever wanted to
Okay,
do,
okay, that's good. That's a good one.
and then maybe writing down what I really enjoy in each one and why I like it.
Yep, 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 that's a good one.
And then hopefully, then I would find a connection.
True, true. Yeah, are you familiar with a vision board?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Feel
think maybe what you can do is just do a vision board of those passion that you like and just find some symbolic picture and just put it down there so it looks visual for you, and then hopefully kind of like can see what it emerge after that.
that's amazing. Yeah.
That do you think you can, is that a good idea for you to work on at least for this week?
Yeah.
So that would be the first baby step.
Yes.
Okay, to just be a little bit more clear on the passion and just be open. Anyway, it's a business. It's kind of like anything can evolve along the way. Okay, but at least stay close with the passion first, and then from there we'll see what might be the next step. Assuming that you're able to get a good, clear understanding of the connections with all your passion, what do you think might be the next step after that? Put
Maybe
on your business mind now. Yes, no. Put on your business mind right now, and then see what might be the next move for you.
maybe I should practice it on myself and see if I truly
Okay.
really like it or not.
Yep, that might be the next good prototype first to test it on yourself to see whether you're satisfied, with the impact of it. That's good. Great. Is that good enough to keep you occupied for the next 1 month?
Yes.
Great. So, sorry.
I'm gonna start right now after the call.
Well done. Zina, share with me what has been useful for you in this coaching session for you.
I actually learned a lot, and it's very eye-opening. I now it's clear for me now that I should find a connection between my passions.
Okay, good.
That my values is to help people. It's one of them is to help people
Okay, that's great.
to create something new, something creative.
Mm.
I think those steps, that creating a vision board and trying my passions or the thing I come up with and trying it out is my next step. So that is really a good start for me.
Yep, that's great. Looking forward to see the vision board. Take a picture of it when it's done and then let me have a look. I will just see whether I can figure out what are you looking at. Good. Is that a good place for me to end the conversation here?
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for sharing and I really appreciate that.